This is the teacher's guide about Aboriginal dot painting, one of the projects in the Arts Matter curriculum. Let me show you how to do it. Australian Aborigines create dot paintings telling stories with traditional Aboriginal symbols. Your students are going to use these symbols to create their own dot paintings telling a story they've created themselves. In this project, 4 students work together collaboratively to write and illustrate a story. The first step is for them to write a story with themes that can be illustrated by Aboriginal symbols. Here are the symbols. Your lesson plan explains the process for writing a group story. Once the story is written, the next step is for each student to create a 5x7 thumbnail sketch for his or her part of the story, choosing just one symbol. The story I've written involves people sitting around a campfire, so I'm going to choose that symbol. I'm going to fill up the space as well as I can with the one symbol that I've chosen, drawing it very, very simply, bearing in mind that the symbol represents the positive space and everything behind it is the negative space. Each student has 2 5x7 cards, one for their part of the story and one for their dot painting. It's a good idea for them to make a trial run so the words are placed attractively on the page. This is my trial run. And here's the final version, except that I still have to erase the pencil guidelines. And here it is with the guidelines erased. So I've transferred my design onto my 5x7 card and I'm ready to start dot painting. I'm going to be dot painting first with the end of a pencil, the eraser part, and dipping into the yellow paint. I'm going to be creating yellow dots in the campfire design. You can hear Aboriginal didgeridoo music in the background, which you will play for your students, that create kind of a meditative mood for them as they create their dots. So now I'm going to add some red color with a bamboo skewer, making a smaller dot. Now I'm going to mix another color that reminds me of a campfire. I'm going to mix yellow and red together and create an orange to put the dots for the people inside the campfire. So I'm mixing a color this time. Here's the orange color I've mixed. I'm filling up the space with colors that remind me of a campfire, filling up the positive space. I'm going to add a few more red dots to the outside to make the shape more apparent. Okay, then the positive spaces are done. So I'm going to dot dark, cold colors in the negative space of the background that represents my story. Here's my completed part of the storybook, the story and the dot painting. These 2 panels will be combined with the panels from the other 3 members of my group. With a little masking tape on the back, we end up with an 8-panel accordion book. Here's one that students made. So, that's how we make an Aboriginal dot painting. Remember, arts matter.